I hope that tonight won't be a particularly long recording, because I've got to get back to Wandsworth. Before lights out.
Good evening. Welcome to Have I Got News for You? I'm Katherine Ryan. In the news this week, as the party leaders rush to respond to Rachel Reeves' pre-budget speech, Ed Davey provides a typically nuanced response. Following a raft of complaints, Deliveroo launches a new service to ensure its food stays hot. And one audiobook artist puts the finishing touches on his reading of bedtime stories for insomniacs. On Ian's team tonight is a political journalist who left the BBC after complaining of a right-wing witch hunt against him. Well, we're honored to welcome back weaselly left-wing snowflake Lewis Goodall.
I think it was.
On Paul's team tonight is a comedian who recently appeared on the panel show Have I Got Sport for You, which is basically like Have I Got News for You, but about sport, and running for just 625 fewer episodes. Please welcome Maisie Adams. We begin with the bigger news stories of the week. Ian and Lewis, here's yours.
That's 3 more they've let out. Yes, it's a problem, isn't it, keeping them in?
Oh, and there we go.
There we
Off
go.
they go. Bye-bye.
That's Wandsworth.
The government is fulfilling its promise and pledge to keep prison numbers as low as possible, which they're doing by releasing people entirely at random.
There are a number of complaints, because last week I said that human error was one thing, but if you're in the prison service, you're meant to look after people, and various viewers said, this is pathetic, it's a one-off, it won't happen again. Hello. Lammy is Justice Minister.
And the Deputy Prime Minister, same person. Yeah, the Deputy Prime Minister blamed the Justice Minister. But the Justice Minister, oh, I'm not having that, and he blamed the Deputy Prime Minister.
And only one has decided to go back in, presumably because the Wi-Fi is actually better in prison than it is outside.
Apparently, he went home to see his partner. I'm not saying it was a conjugal visit, but look at this.
Shortly after heading into Wandsworth this morning, Billy Smith came back out. Quick final cigarette.
No doubt GB News will be as quick to pounce on this as they were with the last mistaken release. Here's Lee Anderson and chums discussing it on GB News last week.
But he's been deported, been sent back to whence he came, Chloe, and we've actually bunged him 500 quid for the pleasure. Is that acceptable?
Absolutely not. What an... It's like the world's worst stag do.
I feel sorry for that poor bloke there who seems to be contemplating his last hours on Earth.
What other release did Labour fumble this week?
Oh, is this Rachel Reeves talking about the pre-budget speech?
The pre-budge, yeah.
The pre-budge?
Is that what it's known
Kids
as?
are calling it the pre-budge.
Pre-budge.
I like that.
Is it like the pre-lash?
Yeah?
But in the old days, nobody said anything. There was purdah before the budget, so you didn't have to worry about it. And on budget day, it was a surprise.
So there never used to be a pre-budge?
There was no pre-budge.
No pre-budge.
You just went straight in with the budge?
Yeah. And then you had the after-budge, which was a riot.
But what happens at the after-budge stays at the after-budge.
Well, no offence, Ian and Lewis, but I think we should hear from the country's top political commentator on Rachel Reeves' speech, so let's have a look at that.
What's the point of that? What's the point of that? What's the point of that? Really, what was the point of that? Like you said, it was long, and she, in the end, wouldn't answer any questions about what she's going to tell us at the end of November anyway. It's just, that was bonkers, wasn't it?
It was crazy. Well, hang on. Lorraine Kelly has a whole show where she just chats about, in the politest way possible, nothing really. She's going, what was the point of that?
Now throwing to a cat fashion show. Well, we didn't get any actual policies revealed, so what was the point of all that?
Well, she wanted to make very clear that all of the bad things that she's going to do are all as a result of things that have happened very recently.
Yes.
Like the Ukraine war, Brexit.
Yes.
I think the Korean War got in there a little bit.
It's not her fault, as you said, and she was there to reassure the public, and this was her reassurance face. And The Sun provided a helpful list of things Rachel Reeves has blamed the economic situation on. Let's please have a rundown of the charts. So there's no change at 1 and 2 with Liz Truss and Kwasi Kwarteng. New, in at 3, it's Rishi Sunak's black hole. Making up the top 6, it's Donald Trump, supply chains, and the global markets. And there's a surprise new entry at 7 for Vladimir Putin. No change at 8 for Keir Starmer. New in at 9, it's Big Bad Pad McFadden. Next, we have unreliable trains, slow broadband, George Osborne, David Cameron, COVID. And finally, staying at the top 15 for a record 78 weeks is Brexit.
Yes! I don't want to usurp your role, but I mean, it's all true. It's just that after a while, when you're in government, you have to accept some responsibility.
What disaster is Rachel Reeves in danger of being compared to?
Ooh.
It's Liz Truss, isn't it? I mean, it's either that or the Titanic. There are only 2 major disasters in history that you get compared to.
I would love to see a Liz Truss film with a soundtrack by Celine Dion.
Well, with her and Kwasi Kwarteng on the bow.
Head for that iceberg.
Iceberg lettuce. I know, it's that kind of show. Oh. On the subject of great ideas, what's Education Secretary Bridget Phillipson got?
She's got some ideas for changing the curriculum, including an idea about teaching children how to identify fake news and not be influenced, and that strikes me as quite a good idea.
How are they going to do it? Are they going to show 2 different videos and you've got to spot the...
Yeah.
There'll be a picture of Donald Trump in an aeroplane dumping manure on protesters.
Yeah.
And you'll be asked, is that real?
Yes.
And the answer is yes.
That's right. Education Secretary Bridget Phillipson's got ideas to shake up education. Here she is talking about it on Radio 4. Listen for the unusual branch of science that she mentions.
The big change that we're bringing is, yes, a focus on the core academic standards that are incredibly important, reading, writing, maths, and more on science.
I did that for O-level. That's quite an unusual exam because if you fail, that's a pass.
Ian, this is something you know all about. What
no.
is the good financial news this week?
Alan Bates has, Sir Alan Bates has been given his compensation. Finally, and he's agreed it.
Hey.
And with any luck, this will set the pattern for all the other people to be compensated. So it's a win. And I hope there's a sequel to the drama.
Yeah.
Which is set in the pub afterwards.
What's Cammy Badenoch celebrating?
1 year. 1 year.
Oh, yeah.
She's celebrating that from now on, rebel backbenchers can put in letters of no confidence.
Yeah. She's done a year, but as Sky News pointed out, a grace period stopping MPs from submitting letters of no competence in her...
That's brilliant.
Freudian slip, Catherine.
What has Nigel Farage abandoned this week?
Promises to cut tax.
Yes.
Is it?
Oh, don't be surprised. It was in the news.
I've been watching Traders.
What is that? I wish the BBC would advertise it. 'Cause I've no idea it was on. No idea it was on.
Is it Sir Anthony Blunt? I mean, you've been preoccupied with doing something rather more positive recently.
Yeah.
She's just had a baby.
I did. I just have them in the... No, it's fine.
But how long ago?
2.5 weeks. I know, it's irresponsible. I'm a bad mom now. You're proud of me. Now you're upset. But she is here in the corridor. I know.
This is new responsible Nigel. And in order to prove that he's ready to be in government, he's just U-turned on everything he's ever promised, which means he's now fit to govern.
Well, if I was Farage, I'd have responded to Rachel Reeves' speech by getting Andrea Jenkins to come out singing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm an insomniac. I'm an insomniac. Staring at the ceiling. Waiting for my phone to switch off. Yes, I'm an insomniac. I'm an insomniac. And all I can hear is the sound of that clock. The sound of that clock. I'm an insomniac.
Please tell me that's AI. Is that AI? Can that be in the text?
No, it's not AI because there's no intelligence there.
Yes, this is the news of more failures in the government. Meanwhile, Kemi Badenoch marked her first year as Tory party leader this week by saying she had spent the last 12 months giving the country a serious alternative to Labour. Yes, reform. Also this week, a French taxi driver was acquitted of stealing David Lammy's luggage. The row began after David Lammy didn't inform the driver he was an important political figure, mainly because he isn't. Paul and Maisie, here's yours.
Lots of litter, man picking up litter or dropping litter, we can't figure it out from that bit. There's people picking up litter. They are definitely picking up litter. They're good people picking up litter. They're too big. They can't be living underground, a size like that. Look at them.
He's going, I found a fiver. I found a prisoner.
Yeah.
There's been litter picking championships, right, Catherine? There's like a... And Britain has been a big-time player in the litter picking championship.
We got a lot of trash.
For a long, long time.
Yeah.
And I think we've dropped the ball. I think this year...
We've been ousted, have we?
Been ousted, yeah.
You're right, Maisie. This is the heartbreaking news that Great Britain has lost its title of world litter picking champions.
I didn't know we were. We kept very quiet about that, didn't we?
Yeah.
I mean, couldn't they have gone around handing leaflets to people, telling them that?
Yeah, imagine if we got behind the litter picking championships the same way we did behind, say, football. Imagine if Box Park in Croydon and Wembley is full of people chucking beer at each other the moment somebody finally picks up a plastic cup.
Yeah.
It's whoever picks up the most wins. So at the World Cup in 2023, Great Britain's winning team collected a lot of scrap metal.
It sounds riveting as a spectator.
Oh, yeah. The World Litter Picking Championship has only been running for a couple of years, but they have already received an offer to host next year's event from a desperate Birmingham council. Who could be doing the tidying up for us very soon?
Robots.
Yes.
There's a new $20,000 robot that you can buy in America next year, and it's meant to do household chores, but it's not very good at them.
Yes, this is the first commercially available domestic AI robot.
Yeah.
Why would you bother with the eyes if not to bother with a mouth? And he is too familiar with it.
Well, you see, it can't give evidence against him. Apart from eye movements.
Yeah, let's see it in action.
Yeah.
And that took 5 minutes.
I think you did that quite well.
As the years go by, that's how I loaded dishwasher.
Comedians like to think that robots can never replace them because they just don't have a sense of humor, but you have to admit, this is pretty funny.
So if you can cook me the meal, I'm gonna go on in here and play Fortnite, okay? See ya. I'll just clean up after you.
Daddy, chill.
And he'd still be a better MasterChef host than Greg Wallace.
First robot housekeeper is now on the market. The robot housekeeper takes 2 minutes to fold a shirt, has 4 hours battery life, and cooking is currently beyond its capabilities. Yeah, same. So...
I mean, why is the robot dressed as a French maid?
Because men, Ian. It's always going to end up dressed like a French maid. While we're on the subject, do you know who has been praised for their sartorial elegance this week?
That man sneezing.
David Beckham.
David Beckham, very close.
David Weckham.
It's Ian Hislop. Oh, yes, in an email sent to the...
What?
In an email sent to the Have I Got News For You office, Carla Silsby writes, Ian Hislop definitely should receive an award for being best dressed man on TV.
Sorry.
He always looks smart in every episode I watch. I know it's nice to be casual, but a good suit, clean shirt, and nice tie really sets a man up and makes the difference.
P.S. My husband leaves for work at 8:30 in the morning.
I was going to say, my mother shouldn't write letters.
Well, who else has been complimented for their nice suit and tie this week?
Is it Beckham?
It's David Beckham.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his
it is
suit was
Beckham.
very fancy, wasn't it? Made by his wife.
Oh. David Beckham, knighted by the king, who complimented him on his suit. Beckham said that Charles had inspired quite a few of my looks over the years. I don't remember Charles doing this one.
That was Andrew, to be fair.
But he was meant not to get it, wasn't he? Because he'd been pitching for it, and it was
Yeah.
considered bad form to be
Yes.
desperate.
That's exactly right. In 2013, when he did not get a knighthood, he emailed his PR saying, "They're a bunch of cunts. I expected nothing less. Who decides on the honors? It's a disgrace, to be honest. And if I was American, I would have got something like this 10 years ago."
It would have been nice and maybe, like, poetic if Charles had got his own back just by, knighting him and then going, "Arise, you cunt." You know? Be nice.
I don't know that we are allowed to broadcast the C word, but you did reference Victoria Beckham earlier, and we'll allow that.
Katherine Ryan!
I like her, really. I didn't expect that reaction. I do have to clarify, David Beckham denies some of what is in these alleged emails. He says it's the work of Russian hackers.
Some of the email. So, like, when he says would have got, not would have got.
That's Russian. That's Russian.
It's got a sort of Russian rhythm.
Yeah.
Would have got.
Apart from AI humanoids, what else should we not be worrying about?
Meteorites hitting the Earth.
Yes!
Really?
Yes!
Oh, I just made that up.
There's an object that's streaking through the solar system at 130,000 miles an hour that most scientists say is a comet, but Harvard astrophysics professor Avi Loeb says it might be an alien spacecraft sent to probe our solar system.
Oh, blimey.
Oh,
gosh.
And it is called Atlas. Why does nearly every other astronomer think Atlas is a comet?
It looks like a comet. It moves like a comet.
If it's number plate, comet.
Paul, you've got it again. Astronomer Dr. Mark Norris said, in terms of why we think it's a comet, it's because it looks and behaves like a comet.
Either I'm cleverer than I thought, or the world's getting more stupid.
How do you tell the difference between comets and asteroids?
You can get ointment for asteroids.
Well...
Oh, is this on?
What's the difference between a comet and asteroid?
Well, a comet's sort of on fire a little bit, isn't it? And an asteroid isn't. Asteroid is more round.
Is it their orbits?
Yeah, actually in a gravitational... attracted by and in therefore orbiting something, and an asteroid is potentially just hurtling through space. Isn't that what it is?
Join us for another episode of More on Science. And so, to round two, the one-armed bandit of news. Fingers on buzzers, team.
Oh, this is Zoran Mamdani. He's been elected mayor of New York City.
Youngest ever mayor.
And first ever Muslim mayor.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. What was Mamdani's key to success?
Young people come out and voted Democrat for the first time in quite a while, so he's exciting the electorate.
And his big thing is taxing the super rich, right?
And offering free buses. I think everyone thought he was going to fight the culture wars, and he didn't.
Wow.
He said this is about the cost of living, and amazingly, if you do that, lots of people vote for you.
You know, they were saying that, Mamdani is so radical and he's got, he's so charismatic, and that, Starmer should try and do a little bit of the same. And it is kind of quite hard to imagine Starmer...
Just do that.
Well, he's sort of like a man who just believes in sort of incremental change, isn't he? It's like, what do we want? Incremental change. When do we want it? When circumstances allow. You know, it's like...
I thought that was AI for a minute, but...
Maybe he is AI. Have you ever seen Keir Starmer load a dishwasher? Mamdani won more votes than the other candidates combined, so why were they so rubbish?
Well, one had a little bit of a flaw in his candidacy. He'd already been governor of New York, and he'd been involved in multiple sex scandals.
Andrew Cuomo.
He's had to change his name. He's now Prince Andrew.
Before the election, what did Trump say he would do if Mamdani won?
He said he'd cut off funding to New York.
Yes.
And then he'd send the troops in. And then he'd rename it as New Trump.
Yes.
I've made some of that up. But not much. No, not much.
What did we also learn in the 60-minute interview that Trump always carries with him?
Piece of paper with various achievements, like I've stopped 8 wars written on it.
Let's have a look.
But I brought, just a little list of look at this, wars.
President Trump wanted to make sure we saw the list of 8 international conflicts he says he's been able to end since returning to office.
I said, if you don't stop fighting, I'm putting tariffs on both of your countries, and you're not going to be able to do business with the United States.
Why isn't that working with Putin?
In other news, why is Donald Trump not happy with the BBC?
Well, this is one for you, isn't it? Panorama.
Panorama edited together a bit of Trump's speech that he made on January the 6th, before the Capitol Hill riots, and people like Boris Johnson are arguing. Boris Johnson has complained the BBC is being dishonest, which is an interesting take for Boris Johnson, which people who are advocates of Trump say is actually basically making it seem like he advocated violence that day.
Here's what he actually said.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol and we're going to cheer on our brave senators and congressmen and women.
And here's how Panorama edited it.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and I'll be there with you, and we fight. We fight like hell. And if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore.
Oh, no, that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty different, innit? Yeah. I was ready to fight.
It's allowed room for people to criticise them, hasn't it? So, in a sense, it's stupid and it's clumsy to have done that.
I mean, I'm not a fan of Donald Trump, but I feel like if he was clearly inciting violence, then there's no need to edit a clip that makes him more clearly look to be
I think that's a very sensible view. My guess is that that bit will be edited, so it'll be me saying, fight, 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 fight.
Fingers on buzzers, teams. Ian.
There's a lion which was let loose and it went into a pub. And it ordered 2 pints of Guinness.
It's actually the news of a lion on the loose in Ireland.
Oh, good.
How did the lion escape?
Did it go to Wandsworth Prison?
Not clear how, but a forest manager, John O'Reilly, was sent this footage by a colleague who caught the beast fleeing into the woodland. Oh my God. The good news is that the animal has now been apprehended. It turns out the lion was just a Newfoundland dog called Mouse with a fresh haircut.
No.
You can see the similarity.
Yeah.
You used to have that haircut, didn't you, Maisie?
Shut up.
Still, it's not the most embarrassing mistake to come out of Ireland.
Author Seamus O'Reilly was just 5 years old when he and his 10 siblings...
10 siblings?
...sadly lost their mum.
That's the reason why you should read the autofill.
Time now for the missing words round, and we start with Marks & Spencer launched new product for men dubbed what?
Oh, it was underpants.
Yeah. Marks & Spencer launched new product for men dubbed the male equivalent of the push-up bra.
Oh, what's it pushing up?
Well, this is a new pair of support pants for men.
They just push everything north.
Towards Aberdeen.
They're said to give gentlemen more confidence in the office.
Would that make someone more confident to be entering the boardroom knob first?
Yeah. Totally.
Would it?
Yeah, yeah. If you're carrying a tray of drinks, you can open the door, doesn't it? We can't judge our level of confidence until we see the product.
No.
Ian's going to model it. And then that lady's going to write in about your lovely attire.
That's Alfred Hitchcock, isn't it?
I think it's a before and after.
Before and after what?
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm bitterly disappointed.
Which one would you prefer, Maisie?
Katherine, my mum watches this show.
Which one would she prefer?
Next, Queen Elizabeth II's what to go up for auction this week?
Favourite son.
Queen Elizabeth II's wedding cake to go up for auction this week.
Oh.
A slice of wedding cake from Queen Elizabeth's wedding to Prince Philip is up for auction. The alcohol-laced fruitcake was apparently delighted that her daughter Elizabeth was getting married that day. Next, tourists can now pay £8,000 to take part in a historical recreation of what?
I know this. This is Lawrence of Arabia.
Yes, Ian.
Yeah, because I booked it for my birthday. You get to dress up, go on a camel, and free the Arab tribes from the yoke of the Ottoman Empire.
So what you like about the Ottoman Empire, they made no good sofas. They did make good sofas.
Yes, Ian. Tourists can now pay £8,000 to take part in a historical recreation of Lawrence of Arabia's trek across the desert. The first group of Britons to take part traveled for 8 hours a day. That was leg one of the journey, from Norwich to Stansted on a replacement bus. Finally, French cyclist who got stuck in a ravine for 3 days tells rescuers what?
Oh, c'est la vie.
It's very blasé.
I did it on purpose.
Yeah.
I like ravines like me. It is who I am. Why do you bother me? I am happy here.
You're on the right track.
You're really testing our French. The only thing else we know how to say is that we have one brother and we like to go to the swimming pool at the weekend.
French cyclist who got stuck in a ravine for 3 days tells rescuers he survived on red wine.
Oh.
The Frenchman might have been able to eat fish from the nearby river, but sadly he was unable to, as he only had red wine. Oh well. The final scores are Ian and Lewis have 5, Paul and Maisie have 3.
Hey.
Oh, my. On which note, we say thank you to our panelists, Ian Hislop and Lewis Goodall, Paul Merton and Maisie Adam, and I leave you with news that in Italy, Roberto, the infamous hat thief of Rome, conducts his most daring lift yet. On the Downing Street lawn, frustration grows as gardeners fail to deal with a persistent weed. And news gets around that in an attempt to keep the money coming in, Sarah Ferguson is going to appear on a celebrity version of Naked Attraction.
Oh, we're going to see the crown jewels.
Good night.
Your ticket to 5 defining gigs by a legend. The Bruce Springsteen story is on BBC Sounds. Listen now. And the story of another music titan, in my own words, Tom Jones. Press red to watch now on iPlayer. Next on BBC One, How Are You? It's Alan Partridge, the series finale, coming up.